Good evening. My name is Yuval and I'm 11 years old. I'm standing here today thanks to the bravery of two different people who saved my grandmother's life during the Second World War. Two specks of light in a sea of darkness. Mira, my grandma, and her twin sister Eva were born in 1939, the year that the war broke out. They grew up in the beautiful town of Novi Sad, Yugoslavia, next to the blue Dunav River. In 1944, when they were only 5 years old, the German army occupied their peaceful city. The family's big house became the main headquarters of some Nazi officers, while the family was put in the servants' home.
Roman Erich Peche was one of those Nazi officers, but he was different. He was a young Austrian with an artistic soul. He loved painting. He became fond of the two little twin sisters who were playing in the house. On 21st March 1944, the Nazis gave an order to gather all the 4,000 Jews of Novi Sad in the town synagogue. From there, they would be transported to Auschwitz. The fate of those going to Auschwitz was already known: death or torture.
Erich Roman Peche could not let that happen. He convinced the girls' parents to let him have the twins and arranged for them to be smuggled to Hungary, saying that they were his own daughters.
In Hungary, the girls met some relatives, and there, the second miracle happened. The relatives did not know where to hide the girls and their own child, Peter. Luckily, they heard about a very special nun called Renata, who ran an orphanage for girls. When the children were brought to her, she revealed her own secret. She was once named Dr. Berta Rosenspitz. She was also a Jew before converting. The nun, Renata, took a great risk having the Jewish children who were hidden in the convent till the end of the war. One night, when some Nazi officer knocked on the convent's doors looking for Jews, Nun Renata opened the door for them peacefully, telling them to be quiet, since most of the orphans were very, very sick with a very contagious disease. The Germans ran away. Mira and Eva, Miriam and Chava, made Aliyah to Israel in 1948. 20 years later, Erich Roman Peche and his wife were invited to Israel to be the honored guests of Yad Vashem. There, a tree was planted by us, the second generation, the children of Miriam and Chava.
Erich Roman Peche also got a certificate confirming that he had been given the status of righteous among the nations. Nun Renata, also known as Dr. Berta Rosenspitz, also received that certificate a few weeks ago, at the request of our family. Saving one soul is like saving a whole world, appears on both certificates.
1 month ago, my mother, Miriam, passed away. Not many survivors are left to tell the horrors of the Holocaust. That is why it is our obligation to keep telling their stories.